Hello, this is Ollie and Jellyoo from Ollie&Jellyoo. Today we decided to redraw some drawings from 10 years ago. We decided to redraw this drawing because we thought the character design was very cute. So here I'm starting out with drawing a character puppet. This helps me design the character design better. I'm looking at the original drawing and I see that there's 2 strands of hair, so I interpreted that as pigtails and I think it looks really cute. I decided to also give her a little puppet because, I don't know, it seems like it's in character to what she would do. The eyes and face was probably the hardest part because I'm just not that good at drawing faces. So yeah. I also took a picture of it to flip it in the camera app so that I can edit it. Now you can see this is the edited stuff. I'm now outlining with click art pens. I like to outline with the color that I'm gonna use to color because I think that makes the outline not pop too much and not take away from the character. It's just my opinion. And I think click art pens, they're really smooth. I really like the texture. Oh, you can see I added frills because I saw like there are some scribbles on the bottom of the dress in the original drawing. I also saw that Ollie did some frills and I was like, okay, that's a cool idea. I should do that too. So here I'm erasing the original sketch and now I'm coloring. Coloring was probably the hardest part because the colors didn't really match what I intended them to. As you can see, the dress is very orange and I want it to be more pink, but it's fine, it doesn't look too bad. I'm using GenCraft watercolor brush pens because I like the texture too. It's like nice and smooth and I don't need to like blend colors like normal watercolor. And now I'm drawing the background. I just have like some squiggly lines and like a nice background. I don't know how to describe it. And I outlined it in click arts again, but instead of using watercolor pens, I'm using colored pencils. I just wanted to. And here is the final drawing. I hope you like it.
For my drawing, I decided to go with chibi proportions for this character, and I used about the same pose as in the drawing, but like more realistic. I drew very big eyes and a small smiling mouth to make her look really happy. And I also interpreted those 2 strands of hair as pigtails, but to be honest, I don't think they were pigtails. I think they were just straight, like plain hair, but Jellyoo, when she was little, didn't like draw it all the way. But I think that's okay. I'm adjusting and doing finishing touches here and there from looking at the drawing flipped on the Photos app. I made the hair a little bit more voluminous. And I added flowers in her hair because there was a flower on the side of the drawing, so I decided to include that in my drawing. Now I am outlining. I used a brown outlining pen, the size 0.5 for the skin and the hair, and I used click arts for the dress and the shoes. For the coloring, I gotta be honest, I rushed through it because I didn't like coloring, and I was not quite happy with it at the time because I thought Jellyoo did a much better job, especially with the hair and the dress. Meanwhile, I just kind of rushed through it. But I think it still turned out okay for the style I was going for. Maybe I'll add a background a little later on, but that is not shown here. But that's okay. Anyway, here is my drawing.
So here is the original drawing that we referenced from 10 years ago, and here is what we did now. Hope you like this video!